I used to listen to people asking for help. That's what I was trying to do, was help people.
You're gonna be in another season of the other heroes like Iron Fist, Punisher.
If I was, I wouldn't be allowed to say.
Who do you want to fight?
All of them.
I was thinking about a story from the Bible.
I tell you to open your mouth.
Let him talk. Don't mean nothing.
Did you read some more comics before taking the role, or did you try to make it your own?
What influenced me the most was the art. A lot of the art in Miller's books. I met a lot of the artists actually, and they've become friends of mine. And when we contact each other when I'm about to start again, and they send me more art, either new stuff or stuff that they know that I haven't seen. And the art is very influential. It's quite unique stuff. Fisk is there's been a lot of different versions of him, and they're all unique. This season, the third season, with the costume designers and with the writer Eric Olson, who's amazing, and his team of writers, I was able to help them influence the way he's going to look in this season, and the kind of stuff that we wanted to kind of approach when it came to their overall idea. Their overall, they were open to me entering that and making it what it was when it came even down to what I wear.
Have a little faith in me. That's it. Let the devil out.
You try and, in any role, you try and make it come from something inside you, something real. And if it comes from something inside you, then you guys are going to relate to it. The audience will relate to it because it's real emotion. And so it's the idea was to never play him like a cartoon character, obviously, and never play him like a comic character. Play him like a human being.
Right.
And then hook the audience with that first, and then take them on this kind of ride, But you have to hook them with humanity first, and then once you've hooked them, you've got them, and you can take them on a ride.
Did you have a favorite comic growing up, and a favorite superhero?
I had some DC guys, and I had Punisher was one of my guys, Captain America was one of my guys,
okay,
and Batman.
Disappointing.
How difficult was make these fight scenes with Charlie in the first season? Because I think you're more like a drama actor, and now you have to go more physical.
The truth is, the first season I did mostly all my stunts. The third season I did as little as possible.
Why?
Because these guys are so good. The team of stunt guys they have on these shows are just amazing, and you have to just step aside and let them do their thing sometimes, because stunts have become an art form in these kinds of shows. These guys are incredible athletes. When I started in the business many years ago, stunt guys were stunt guys. They were tough guys. They'd do anything. They had their way of doing things. They always kept it safe and kept everybody safe around them. But they were closer to regular dudes that were in really good shape than what's happening now. What's happening now are these guys are extreme athletes, and you watch them do these things in front of you, and you just can't believe it. And so you sometimes, as the actor, you want to be in there and you want to be doing the thing, but you just have to say, hey, you got this. Like, it's okay. You want to make it the best show you can, and when they have somebody that looks exactly like you and he's doing something that you could never do as well, because you're an actor, not an extreme athlete, then you have to let them do it.
What's the best of play a villain, and what's the best to play the hero of the story?
It's what I said before. It's all about who you are as a human being, who the hero is, who this bad guy is, who they are first, and then if what they do people think is bad, that's one thing. If what they do people think is heroic, that's another thing. I mean, you can't play the hero, you can't play the villain. You have to play the character.
You really think that this will change anything?
Is there any story or character that you dream with to play?
There's a character that I have played before that I would like to play again in a movie about him.
Which
I
one?
played a guy named Jack Horn in The Magnificent Seven.
Yeah.
And I would like to play that guy again in something that happened before you meet him in Magnificent Seven. Because the biography that I wrote for him and the way Antoine Fuqua and I developed him is a very interesting character.
We are giants, put on this earth, rid of evil.
Is there any characteristics that you are related with the Kingpin?
You have to ask my wife. She'll probably tell you more honestly. I don't know. I mean, I definitely have always had a problem with authority. You know, like ever since I was a kid. So if we had anything in common, I definitely think I have a chip on my shoulder when it comes to authority figures.
I wanted to make this city something better than it is. Something beautiful.